How are all you beautiful people doing today? This is Joe the Platformer here, bringing you part 51 of Shadowbringers. Last time we went through, what was it? I can't read. Anamnesis, a niter. Also, I got a nice little Metroid hat from my girlfriend. We got it for Valentine's Day, but, you know, it got here a couple days after because we got it off Etsy, I believe she said. Or she got it off Etsy, not we. So it took a couple days to be made and all that. Anyway, echoes of a fallen star. Urianger presumably has some idea as to what you might usefully do while Ishtola pursues her investigations. In Anamnesis, Anamnesis, I'm assuming it's Anamnesis, but can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Ishtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Hello? Cutscenes? I'm gonna get really upset if this, like, immediately ends, and I didn't just put it in the other video.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
We have some news on that front.
The Warrior of Darkness!
Huh? What is it?
You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
Oh no. Oh. I really want to say this one. But, like, these guys, they just don't, they need to wait, man. They're jumping the gun. People, chocobos, you name it, but...
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but someone needs to be able to be here.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do either.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
What? What?
What's happening to the sky?
What the fuck? That's not me role-playing, that's just me. What?
Wicked White.
What is this, a fucking calamity? What the hell?
By the 12.
A star shower.
Hydaelyn?
I hear a voice.
I barely heard it.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friend?
Oh my god.
You are warriors of light.
You're back!
It's gone.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
I think he's
a warrior of light.
I think he's shifting the balance is what's going on. Because he's supposed to be the one that was keeping the balance,
I've
right?
been chosen.
I think he's shifting it. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm extremely
Can it
stressed.
Me, the hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
I mean...
I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls.
What?
That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto. Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it 'tis only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Yeah, you're right. They did.
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Is he shifting the balance?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
We already kind of know what he's trying to do. He's trying to set them against us somehow, some way, because he specifically said that, what are we calling ourselves now, like the Warriors of Darkness? Oh, then let them meet their end to Warriors of Light or something like that, back in 5.0. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But he has made a fine mess of things, is plain. I feel like I misread that. He is gone, then. I managed to persuade a member of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties, if I even read that right. Young Thaler and Bernard, among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. I can't read. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes select, not after having been blessed with the echo, and it is not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree, though them and their big words, just words I've never heard really, which is nice. I like to hear new words. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes of truth, warriors of light, Albert, and yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amero launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, Admiral Merlwyb took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters... flatters? Yeah, that does say flatters. Rather flatters Thaler and Bernard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged for the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. Yeah, I suppose. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at amnesis to us. I don't know why I have a hard time pronouncing that word. Yeah, forgive me if I ever butcher pronunciations of anything. I'd like to think that my vocabulary is relatively extensive because of advanced English and creative writing and stuff that I took, but that doesn't mean I know every fucking word in the dictionary, right? You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. And another got jacked up with armor. He looks fucking cool now. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I don't remember what this guy sounded like. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what I can't read. What needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't? I thought it would say you'll see. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not away from either. I think I forgot what the whole thing said. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Be careful. One can only hope that this will bring good, but with Elidibus behind things, who knows? Either way, they're good men. Now to get back. Oh, Exarch and my friends! Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We've yet to discuss how to proceed, however. Be voiced! Don't make me read more! No! I don't mind reading, but I need new glasses really bad. While your findings and amnesis and Ida do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust to Ishtola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you, safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Alright then, I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed. Though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Well, we appreciate it, Exarch. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. I guess I've been running around. Thank you, Grahatia. And good on you, Reen. Thank you, everybody. A pleasure as always, Master Oshidari. I'm relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion. Though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you'll be retiring to your suite? Of course. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Thank you, manager of suites. Alright, I'm assuming this is the end of 5.2. I'm really upset that this is going to be like a really weirdly short video. It's probably not even going to be a half hour. But, what's going to happen here? Unless this isn't the end, but I doubt it. This is probably the end of 5.2, which was pretty long. It was a little bit longer than 5.1, which I appreciate. At least it was longer for me. Maybe, I don't know. Ugh, God, do I love sleeping on all of my summoner's tools. Oh, they really push into my back nice. What? The character looked weirded out, and I heard something. It might have just been the wind. Ooh. Definitely thirsty. Alright, and then we repeat... Hello? Master Shidari, it's Gunard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. What is it? Oh wait, it was this guy. My bad. I forgot. I don't know names. I'm bad with names, man. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. I'm drawing a huge blank. I need to look this up. I'm sorry. So again, I'm just really bad with names. I remember that these were like the people with all the story quests. I don't know if this decision matters. Tainer was the kid from the like caster range DPS whatever story, I believe. And he was in Elizin, and he was oh god, Arbor's friends' names are escaping me. I'm tempted to say Ciela, because she was like, there's a lot of crazy bullshit with this character, but I want to say Tainer at the same time because of where we left off with him. I don't know if this matters. I really, oh god. She's like the only one that would be a special option, right? If you did all four, I'll say Ciela. Ciela? Yeah, so it probably just decides who it is. That'd be my guess. I think she's probably the most interesting of the options anyway. I would have liked to check up on Tainer, but I think that this probably just sort of picks somebody. Good evening. Okay, what are you doing here exactly? Let me shut this. Let me shut this. I was in the Exedra. Exedra? Exedra? I saw everything. That was Ardbert, and it was not. Twice now he has appeared, calling the people to arms, speaking of heroes. Yeah, you read about that. It's not him. It's a body snatcher, Elidibus, an Asian, one of the people that tricked you and him. Well, I guess she worked with them. Yeah, if you do all the DPS and healer and tank stuff, then this lady was like a special thing with that, which was really cool. I knew this day might come. But never did reappear as a virtue. But to see his flesh stolen by the self-same Asian that made mock of their sacrifice. Oh, that's right, it was a little bit. Sorry, I have a hard time with remembering, so I gotta like reread and rewatch things a lot to kind of get it stuck in my head. I spent years searching for the means to redeem their legacy. His legacy. And in you, I found it. You slew the virtues, reclaimed the stars. You spoke the truth, and the people listened. When I heard our patrons speak of how the warriors of light had been their saviors all along, I thought at long last. I'm sorry. I tried. I was a fool. No, you weren't. Elidibus is just, well, what he is. I cannot ask more of you, not after what you've given, but I must. Set him free. Lay him to rest with the others in honor and triumph. I promise. Arbert means a lot to me too. I can only imagine how you feel. Ciela. Ciela. I'm sorry. Damn it, Elidibus. What is your endgame? If only I could see it. But we can't just attack him. But I will stop him. I promise. This game's awesome. I love this game. Sorry, I got into that. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Towers, Umbilicus. Alright, what's up? What you figuring out the Grahatia? I can't roll my R's that well. I'm sure whatever it is not gonna work. Maybe it's a step closer, but it's probably not gonna work.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Grahatia? That's from the trailer. What happened?
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine.
He might be working himself to fucking death.
And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
I wonder if maybe more of him turned crystal. Because we wouldn't have been able to see. That's the arm that's covered, right? So I wonder if that's what happened. Is he's like merging more with the tower? I don't know. Who knows? I hope he's not dying. Grahatia's precious baby. Was this back? Where is this? Is this? What? What? Is this Amarod? Wait a minute, what the fuck? I didn't notice, I saw this in the trailer, but I didn't notice there were the shades. Oh my god, is this fucking Amarod? What the hell is he doing here? Did he figure out a way here? A little bit, goddamn. Xeno's looking sexy with that new armor, though. He had a class change, or he got his new armor in the patch already. He got his raid armor. What the fuck? Did he figure out a way here, or is he just like seeing it? Is he seeing it?
The dream again.
Oh, thank fuck. It's a lot better that he didn't actually get there yet. I wonder if he'll make it over eventually. Meanwhile, in the source. Look at me in my big chair in the middle of the room. Are we gonna find out who this guy is? Because I have a feeling I know who it is.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I think I recognize that voice too. So my friend, my good friend, I love my brother Jordan, one of my brothers, one of my favorites, one of my boys. Him and I thought that this kind of looked like Asahi. Like in the face and the mouth, what we could see, and that kind of sounded like him. I was like, I'm gonna say it before they, especially if they reveal it now.
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
That's because you're fucking insane, Xenos.
Indeed. Could Emmett Zelk have found a way. Precious few possess memories of the final days.
Oh my god, I swear to god that sounds like Asahi. Is that him, but not him? Is it, like, who is it? I don't know if this guy's even an Asian, whoever it is.
Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale.
Because if it is Asahi's face, is it actually him?
The tale of the world's end.
That is definitely the Asahi smile, it seems like. I wonder if that's actually him, dude. Oh, fuck. They're setting up hard for Xenos probably doing this to our world, because I've always thought that he was going to be related to the actual Calamity than, you know, Black Rose ever would be. I always thought Black Rose was a red herring, and it sure seemed like it. So I guess that our new quest will probably be here next time. Anyway, okay, that video went on longer. It was mostly cutscenes, which is fine. But yeah, I wonder if that's Asahi, but, like, not him? I don't know, man. There's some weird shit. I do think it's at least his, like, face, right? And part of why, back in 5.1, he basically said that he's, like, a dog, like an attack dog, lap dog, whatever. I forget what he said specifically to Xenos. It sounds like him now that we heard his voice, which I think was why I think they went from like hinting at it with that. Now we heard his voice, and he wasn't, because he wasn't in the game that much. Now that I heard the voice, it kind of really sounded like him. Oh, this game is stressful. And to what end? Like, I think Elidibus is going to, like, he knows that we'll have to stop him. I think he's gambling. I wonder if we're going to have to physically attack or stop him at some point from something, and he's going to put us in the light as bad people or something, or we're shifting the balance, maybe. Who knows? He's doing something crazy, and I'm stressed. And Xenos is learning more and more about Zodiark and Hydaelyn than he needs to know. So, anyway, that is all the time I have for this video. I hope you all enjoy. Next time, we'll be back with... I might do Ruby Weapon for a video. I don't know. I just don't have as much time to play this as I basically have time to do roulettes and beast tribes. That's usually all I have time to do. I'll see if there's anything I can do. I would have loved to do Eden, but I need, like, I have, like, really bad anxiety problems, and, like, really bad. It's actually part of why, I record so much. And I know, like, everybody records, like, you know, ahead of time, but I record a lot, and it's because, I don't want to go out in public that much. But anyway, no, seriously, though, I need to be, like, in a full party most of the time. I'm trying to kind of, if I would just play this game more, I'd probably get a bit more adjusted, but I have to be with people I know, and I'm fine at the game. I used to be a lot better, but for the most part, this game is not hard. It's just recognizing patterns and teamwork, and that's fine, and I'm good at that. So I would say my skill level is, like, above average. I'm not going to tell you I'm fucking amazing at the game, because I feel like that's narcissistic. But I need to be in full parties, usually to do, like, the raids, the hardcore raids. I know that Eden normal is probably not that bad, especially in comparison to Savage and stuff. But I haven't had a chance to even do Eden yet, unfortunately. But I'm setting up to at least try to do it with a friend and their group, just to do, like, clears on normal, so I can experience the side story, because I know that that's important. I know, like, Gaia or something, I think it was her name, is a big thing that's happening now. So I want to experience that, but at the very least, I'll try to look that stuff up on my own at some point, just to kind of, because that stuff might become relevant to the, you know, main scenario. Anyway, I'm going on a rant. That's all the time I have for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already, and to check out some links that'll be popping up here on the end screen in just a moment. Oh, and we're over 100 subscribers now. We're at 101, actually. We actually went up over it, and I got my own custom URL, and I'm really proud, and it means the world to me, guys. It really does. It's insane. I remember being excited for, like, 10 subscribers, 20, and it's crazy, man. So, anyway, all that music. I love you all. I do, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. This will probably go up on Saturday, because everything was a day behind. This should have gone up on Friday, but I was a day behind on everything from playing way too much of 5.2 at first. So yeah. Anyway, I love you all a lot, and I really hope you have a good weekend and your dreams come true whenever you see this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 100 subscribers. It's crazy. We're really getting there. I just can't believe it. It seems so fake. It seems like a dream I'm just gonna wake up from, but it's not. I know, because I pinched myself and I tested the new URL and everything, and I'm just really excited. So you know, see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. I forgot to say goodbye! Bye!